welcome to today's Fitness Friday segment from the Nutrition and Health Department. My name is Kelsie Lineback, and I am a Nutrition and Health Specialist in Marys, Miller, and Pulaski counties. Today, I'm going to be doing a recipe and an exercise for you all for Fitness Friday. Today's recipe is going to be some protein energy balls. So these are a quick, healthy snack that require no baking and just a few simple ingredients that you can put together, make a healthy snack for you, your kids, your family members, your friends, throw them in the fridge, and you're good to go. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started with our protein energy ball recipe today. To get started, we'll go over the ingredients. So for your ingredients, you'll need 3 cups of oats. You can use gluten-free oats. I did use gluten-free today. So 3 cups of oats. You can see them here in this bowl. And then you'll need a half a cup of vanilla protein powder, or any protein powder flavor that you like, or anything of your choice. I'm using just regular plain 100% vanilla whey protein. You will need 1 cup of peanut butter. You will need a half a cup of maple syrup or honey, whichever you prefer. And with the peanut butter, you can use peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, anything that goes with your allergies or your preferences. Anything peanut, almond, cashew is good. And then you'll need about 2 tablespoons of a milk of your choice. I used almond milk today. And then about 1/4 cup of some chocolate chips, if you choose. If you like other things like coconut or some cranberries or anything like that, that's good. Just about 1/4 cup of any topping of your choice. So to get started, you want to initially mix the oats and the protein powder together. So in this bowl, we have our 3 cups of oats and our half cup of vanilla protein powder. So you can see it here in this bowl, right there. The next step is going to be to add your peanut butter, your nut butter, and your maple syrup or your honey. So here in this bowl, I have mixed together the peanut butter and the honey. So it's for mixing purposes, for it to be a little bit easier, you can put the honey and the maple syrup or your peanut butter together and melt it together in the microwave for 30 or 60 seconds. That just makes it easier to mix. And you're going to put the peanut butter in the oat mixture. So we're just going to push this in here, right in with that oats and protein. So put your mixture in there, and then you'll want to stir the mixture a little bit. And you really want to make sure that the peanut butter gets all over the oats, and then it gets a really good mix. This snack has lots of great active components in it, and you're getting a lot of different food groups and types of nutrition in this snack. So with your peanut butter or your nut butter, you're getting some protein. With your oats, you're getting some carbs. With whatever milk of your choice, you're going to be getting some dairy. So it's a really well-rounded snack for kids who might be really hungry from playing outside a lot right now, and the ingredients are common household ingredients that you might find in your home or in your pantry that you have lying around. So once you kind of get that mixture all put together, you're going to want to add the 2 tablespoons of milk. So here in this bowl, I have a couple tablespoons of milk, and I'm going to dump that in there. And then continue to stir the mixture. There are several different varieties that you can do with these protein energy balls. You can use peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter. You could use vanilla protein powder, chocolate protein powder, anything in your imagination, and all types of toppings that you and your family prefer. So once you get that milk mixed in with the oats, you should see it should be kind of clumpy and sticking together. So if it's not sticking together, you might want to add another tablespoon or 2 of milk just to make sure that it won't be too dry, because if the mixture's too dry, it won't stick together and it won't form balls once you put them in the refrigerator. So when you get it all mixed together, it should look well mixed and a little sticky like this. So, oh, had some fall out there. So you'll see that it looks a little sticky. Then you're going to add your 1/4 cup of topping. So today I chose chocolate chips. So you're going to add the chocolate chips in the mixture. We're going to mix those right into everything else we have going on in here. And this just makes sure everything's sticking together. And then I'll make nice little protein balls. So this is kind of like making cookies, but we don't have quite as much sugar, so they're a healthier version of that. So once you get all the chocolate chips mixed in together, you're ready to make your protein balls. So for this, you're going to want to wet your hands a little bit so the mixture doesn't stick to your fingers. So I have just a little damp washcloth over here, and I'm going to wet my fingers on it. And when you make the balls, since you're not baking them, it's not absolutely critical that they're all the same size, but it does help when refrigerating them and getting them a little colder. So you can use a standard scoop, or you can use a spoon, or you can use your fingers. So, and I'll get my hands a little damp. You're going to grab just a small amount of this mixture here, and you're going to roll it into a ball. They want to be about 1-inch balls, about a standard size. So you're going to roll it around. It should look just like this. And then you're going to put it on a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. You'll fill the entire sheet up. You'll place it in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes, or you could eat them right away. It's whatever you prefer. So that was our no-bake protein energy ball recipe for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hello, today's fitness tip for our segment this week is going to be a stretching exercise. So we've covered a lot of exercises that you can do in the comforts of your home that are easy for you and that you would be able to do during social distancing time. So today I would like to show you all a very popular yoga pose, a full body stretch that stretches several muscles in our body that might be sore and tense from sitting a lot during the past few weeks in quarantine, maybe in your office chair, always driving somewhere. So today we're going to do the downward dog stretch. So the downward dog, like I mentioned earlier, is a very popular stretch that a lot of people use in yoga practices, but it's also good for runners, walkers, or people who sit in their office all day and really need to stretch out. You can do this stretch anywhere, you don't need any equipment, and I'm going to show you how to do that stretch right now. So to get into our downward dog position, we're going to start on all fours, okay? So we're going to be on our hands and then our knees, and we're going to stretch up into a pike position. So from our hands and knees, you're going to have your toes curled under, and we're going to stretch up until our legs are straight. And the object of the stretch is to push those heels to the floor. So you're going to push those heels, and you'll feel a stretch all along that back calf muscle, in your hamstrings, all throughout your shoulders and your arms. And when you feel like you've stretched long enough, we'll have you sit back down and release the stretch. So like we just talked about, this stretch is good for several large muscle groups in your body. It can be done in your office, at your home, and you don't need any equipment. So I'll show you guys one more time how to do our Fitness Friday tip, which is the downward dog stretch. We'll go into our all fours position and stretch your legs up. Push those heels to the floor. Once you've stretched long enough, bring your knees back to your mat and release. Thank you.